Hello everyone, you've tuned into Business Today TV and I'm Aakanksha. Today we are joined by Mr. Rajesh Shukla and we are joined by him while the price report on the rise of Indians middle class has released. Thank you so much for talking with us today, sir. So my question to you is, sir, like the report says that there has been a general rise in the middle class in India, but there are certain discrepancies when it comes to regions. For example, the southern region has grown way faster than, say, for example, the eastern region. What reforms, according to you, would be beneficial to bring them at par with their other peers? And do you think it should be investment, or do you think it should be state level tax reform?
Yeah, well, actually, this is very important to understand the how the how the actually growth is going to be inclusive various reason. This is happening actually. This is not new thing in India. It is happening actually the across the actually the so many years. But the important thing which comes in the currently the growth absorption is actually the happening and the gap between the rich or poor is also widening, what our data is showing. And this is a basic reason is the major contribution is the inherent inherent capability and capacity in the geography itself. Like for example, one is urbanization. Urbanization makes a lot of sense, but urbanization with what type of urbanization? In terms of urbanization means you will find that the okay people are as a census, but most important thing is the human resource available around that type of industrialization is available, type of job opportunity. So all those states, those who are doing well, and inherently those who are powerful, they are. But the in the poor state, it is mostly the dominated by the rural area, and that rural is that is emerging rural or underdeveloped rural that require a lot need to be done in the type of economy all these are. So there is actually a lot of scope for the foreign direct investment is required. A lot of political will require state government which need to be just absorb the actually such type of thing. And third thing, and which is more important, is the continuous actually the activity which need to be undertaken. Tax reform is which is actually the, as you are saying, this is a central issue as a state. One can just, but put the more money in the people's hand by the way of policy and intervention, that might be huge impetus to take them forward.
So one more thing that the report mentions is that there has been a steady rise in non-agricultural entrepreneurs. So do you see that this might help with the huge demographic dividend that India has? Do you think now people might take up entrepreneurship as a ways of improving their social status?
Yeah, that is obviously that is inevitable. Reason being the type of like the employment and employment number. You can say that everyone can't be employed in terms of salaried. Actually, there is a lot of opportunity. The way like Make in India is happening, a lot of things are, and the most other important thing is that the way this young generation is taking these challenges, they want to become the entrepreneurs. So I believe the future of the next generation, which is demographic dividend, is along with those who are going to absorb, but those who are actually having their interest and intelligence here to develop their own businesses and having the support, because the your credit availability and the doing the business is now much easier and productive. But I am saying this is the looking forward, the people are going to be much more entrepreneur, but the challenges are there. But what is required is people should stick over there and stay over there for a little bit longer, not to lose the actually patience, and in long term it will be productive.
So, my last question to you is, now that India is presiding over the G20 for this year, and many global leaders as well as corporate leaders have expressed interest in investing in India. So, say for example, for the next 10 decades, do you see major growth happening from this? Do you think this as a trigger for more investment in India?
Yeah, this is a huge actually. You see the India, sometimes India is having a lot of diversity, a lot of diversity in terms of which attracts people. So G20 is opening the Pandora box, understand India culture better, and the way it is happening, it is having huge, you can say, message to outside the world to participate and include themselves in the India growth, and not only the participate in growth but drive the growth, because they can put the money, they can. So understanding the situation and environment and which G20 has created, and it has taken the highest level in the country. So from the top to bottom, everyone involved. So creating themselves, making themselves relevant to the world. And that is a much more actually needed, it was, and it is happening in the country, which is going to change the entire discourse.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, sir. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share, and subscribe.